Wow. I understand some people had trouble getting down here from there today. Were you one of them?
I luckily got, I think, the last flight out of Minneapolis yesterday, and then the rest were canceled.
Wow.
So I wouldn't have even been here at all had our flight been probably 30 minutes later.
Well, we're glad you made it.
Yes,
we're glad
me
you
too.
overcame Mother Nature and you've been down here. So how long have you been a retirement plan advisor?
I've been an advisor actually for coming on 9 years.
Wow.
And I also interned for a couple years during college as well.
Wow. So was it the internship that kind of drew you in this direction, or what attracted you to the field?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. So I was a freshman. I went to the University of Minnesota, Carlson School of Management, and there's a recruiting system, and you could upload your resume, and employers can search for you. So I actually was contacted by a firm, financial services firm, and they came on site to interview me, and the interview went really well for an internship. And then they said, "Oh, but you're a freshman. I'm sorry, and we usually don't hire freshmen." So a year goes by, and they reached out to me again, and saw if I wanted to do the internship, and the rest is kind of history. I worked part-time all through college, got all my licenses done my senior year of college. That way I could hit the ground running after I graduated.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's kind of cool. So in your time as an advisor, what's been your best day?
My best days are definitely when a participant or a plan sponsor thanks me. And that might sound silly, but I've gotten some really heartfelt emails, but I especially like the ones when they handwrite something.
Mm-hmm.
I have saved a card in particular that was very special to me from a plan sponsor who is the head of finance, and we helped them with a kind of messy plan conversion and came on as their advisor. But then she herself had to do a quadro distribution, had just gotten divorced, and really helped her through that. And I got a thank you note from her. And those are the moments where I'm like, this is why I do what I do. It's really great. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great. How many 401k summits have you been to?
This is my second one. I went last year to Vegas.
Okay.
And here we are. Yeah.
So it was obviously a good success. You felt good about what you saw and did.
Yeah, loved it. The content is just great. I mean, when there's the times you have to choose between a few different sessions, I always find myself wanting to go to multiple of them. So I think that's a good sign. The topics are just very timely with what's going on in the industry, and I really appreciate the night events as well. So it kind of, your day just doesn't end at 5 or 7 o'clock. It's kind of fun to do the networking and see people kind of let loose in the evening. Absolutely.
We do try to have a good time because we work hard all day long.
Work hard, play hard.
Yeah, you got it exactly right. Words of wisdom for somebody who might be looking at you, watching this interview, thinking, I like the sound of that, but what should people keep in mind?
A couple different things. Number one, I was told this from the very beginning, and it's so true, that it's a relationship business. And you can't learn it in school, you can't read it in a textbook. So it's just something that comes with time. And you kind of have to give yourself grace the first several years, really, of doing this, because it just takes time to learn who your clients are and what their needs are, and ask a lot of questions and learn about the industry. And then second of all, it's just having that heart to help people, I think. This is something that not a lot of people find an interest in, their finances, thinking about retirement. It can be scary, it can be overwhelming. So really just pairing your passion to help people to your day-to-day work, it doesn't even make it feel like work.
Wow, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Jenna, thank you so much for being here. We're glad you overcame Mother Nature, and we're looking forward to another great 401k summit.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.